I'm going to be completely honest with you about Chandler, Arizona. This city consistently ranks as one of the most desirable suburbs in the entire Phoenix metro area. But here's the thing. Every city has trade-offs, and I think you deserve to know both sides before you make a decision this big. So let me walk you through what living in Chandler is actually like, the good and the not so good, because I want you to make the right choice for you. So first, let me show you where Chandler actually sits. It's in the southeast part of the Phoenix metro area, and this location is actually pretty strategic. You've got Phoenix to the northwest, Tempe just north of you, Gilbert to the east, and Mesa wrapping around the northern edge. Scottsdale is a quick drive up north, and Sky Harbor Airport, Phoenix's main airport, is only about 20 minutes away in normal traffic. This matters because your commute, your airport access, your weekend options, all of that hinges on where you are in this sprawling metro. Now, what's the vibe when you're actually living here? Chandler feels clean. The neighborhoods are well maintained, the streets are wide, and there's this family-oriented atmosphere that's hard to miss. You've got community events happening regularly, solid restaurant options, shopping centers like Chandler Fashion Center, and parks everywhere. Historic downtown Chandler has this walkable, small-town feel with local shops and cafes. Veterans Oasis Park, Tumbleweed Park, these aren't just green spaces, they're genuinely nice places where people spend time. The city invests in recreation, and you can feel it. But let me be clear about something. This is suburban living. If you're expecting urban density, walkable everything, or spontaneous nightlife on every corner, that's not what Chandler is. What you get instead is space, safety, and a slower pace. For a lot of people, especially families, that's exactly what they want. For others, it might feel too quiet. Let's talk about housing, because this is where it gets real. Chandler has everything from older, established neighborhoods built in the 70s and 80s to brand new luxury communities and master plan developments. You can find a home here, but you need to know that prices in Chandler generally run above the average for the Phoenix Valley. The demand is high, the schools are strong, and people want to live here, which drives prices up. Newer developments often come with smaller lots, and many neighborhoods have HOAs, sometimes with pretty strict rules and fees that add to your monthly costs. Now, employment. Chandler has a strong local economy, and a big reason for that is Intel. Intel's massive campus here employs thousands of people and anchors a broader tech and manufacturing presence. You've also got healthcare employers, other tech companies, and a growing remote work population. The job market is solid, and if you work in Phoenix, Tempe, or Scottsdale, you're looking at a commute that's manageable most of the time. The Loop 101 and Loop 202 freeways, along with the Price Corridor, connect you to the rest of the valley. But during rush hour, those freeways slow down. Chandler is car-oriented, so you're going to be driving, and you need to factor that into your daily life. So, what does Chandler actually do well? Let me start with schools. Chandler's schools consistently rank among the best in Arizona, and for families, that's often the deciding factor. You've got excellent public schools and a range of private options. Safety is another big one. Crime rates here are low compared to much of the metro area, and neighborhoods feel secure. The park system is genuinely impressive, and the city maintains everything well. You're not going to see potholes everywhere or neglected public spaces. City services work, trash gets picked up, streets get repaired, and there's a sense that the local government is functional. The quality of life here is high. You've got shopping, restaurants, recreation, outdoor activities, all within reach. Now let me tell you the trade-offs, because they're real. Housing prices are high, and if you're on a tight budget, Chandler might stretch you thin. HOAs are everywhere in newer neighborhoods, and some of them are restrictive. Paint colors, landscaping, even what you can park in your driveway. Summer heat is intense. We're talking 110+ degrees for weeks on end, and while that's true across Phoenix, it's still something you have to live with. Traffic during rush hour can be a grind, especially on the 101 and 212. Newer developments often have smaller lots, so if you're picturing a big backyard, you might be disappointed. The housing market is competitive. Good homes get multiple offers fast. And if nightlife matters to you, Chandler is quieter than Tempe or Scottsdale. So here's the bottom line. Chandler is ideal if you're a family, a professional, a remote worker, or someone who prioritizes schools, safety, and suburban living. It consistently ranks among Arizona's best places to live, and there are good reasons for that. But it's not perfect for everyone. If you want urban energy, active nightlife, or you're on a very tight budget, Chandler might not be the right fit. Every city has trade-offs, and the key is knowing which trade-offs you're willing to make. If you're thinking about moving anywhere in the Phoenix area and want help finding the neighborhood that's right for you, visit 10kguarantee.com.